Hello everybody, Astocky here and welcome back to another episode of Buildcraft and Botania. Off camera I've been building up quite a good supply of mana. This is just basically running constantly at the moment while I'm topping these up. I found out that you can enchant these Ender IO tools, so I've actually enchanted the Ender using my Botania enchanting system. I was actually having a look through here. This is the RF conduit that you can see that I have there that I've kind of been using for Ender IO. I was looking at the next one up, which I think, is the 5120. The numbers kind of don't exactly fit with the Buildcraft numbers. I was just kind of wanting to compare how different things looked. But I've done a couple of things off camera. First thing is that I made an experience obelisk. Because a number of different enchants and things I was doing was using about 10 levels, and I had 30, and I realised just how wasteful that is. Because look, if I take 10 levels out, it actually only takes one level off because of how much XP it takes to get to those really high levels, so that's a complete waste. And what I want to do here is I actually want to take the Ender, and I want to throw a double layer capacitor onto it to make it empowered 3, I believe is what we get next. So that, plus that, requires 15 levels. I'm going to take exactly the 15 levels I need. Take 10. So you can see it only takes a tiny little bit off to get a full level there. Throw that on. Bam. So now we have empowered 3. Now 75% of the damage is absorbed by the power that you put into it. And it holds a lot more RF. And that's going to be really important because I have set up a little something. First things first though, I need to finish what I'm doing. Here I have a broken spawner of Enderman. I broke the spawner that was in my zombie area after collecting all those levels. And I'll show you exactly how I killed all the levels and then just right click on an Enderman to get his soul. Turns out I messed it up a couple of times and they were teleporting away from me and other weird stuff was happening. But now I believe it's 30. Powered spawn Enderman, 30 levels. But you can see I've still got 38 left because to get to those high levels takes a lot of experience and I had been filling that up for quite a while. So broken spawner, powered spawner, bam, powered spawner of Enderman. Now I'm going to place this down, and the reason for that is I want to make sure it's set to only active with a redstone signal. That's going to be extra important to my plans. I have always got levers handy. So now I will show you the slight changes that I've made and the things that I have done. One of the first things that I did, which is what really helped me get all those levels, I went AFK for ages. Obviously AFK doesn't get you any experience, however, my good friend Killer Joe does. So that's dark steel that you've seen before and fused quartz, plus a Franken zombie. So you need to make a Z-Logic controller, which you've seen once or twice before, but just in case, in the Slice and Splice, Solarium, Redstone, and then you have to use a soul vial and add the soul vial to that controller to turn it into a Franken zombie. Actually, and this is the reason I built the experience obelisk, I actually lost about 20 levels because Franken zombie man, where is he? Just here. He kills anything in front or on top of him. Anything. Even me. I didn't know that at the time. But what I had is I had a chest set up here, full of stone swords, a hopper going down feeding stone swords into him, and I had a nutrient vat just there, basically this one, that I was filling up from the other place and bringing down. Decided that setup's less than ideal, so, although it did get me a lot, I had to make a lot of trips backwards and forwards to make sure that I was still getting enough, of the juice to him to make him actually work. So what I've decided to do this time is I'm going to give him the Ender, because then it's got the looting 3, so I'll get more ender pearls. Plus, when he hits an enderman, they won't teleport out. Now this is set up to be 5 by 4. That's the size that he can hit with the sword. I've also built a second nutrient vat that's down here, and it's filling up these tanks so that there's heaps and heaps and heaps of juice. I've got the zombie generator here, powering the capacitor, and that runs underneath and comes up, and that's where I'm going to put the powered spawner. I've also got a vacuum chest because he doesn't collect drops. In the previous one, because of the water flow that I had, all the drops got brought to me and I could just stand there AFK. This isn't going to work, so I built this vacuum chest. And I'll show you how to make that. It uses a pulsating crystal and some iron, and the pulsating crystal is pulsating iron around a diamond, and this is just recipe, ender pearl and iron. Pretty easy stuff, although I didn't have a lot of ender pearls, so if I place that just there, this internal buffer will now fill up. It says it can use 1600 RF per tick, but like I said, all this cabling is 640 per tick, so it's substantially less than that it can actually use. So what I can do now is throw the lever on the front. Now for the first little while I'm just going to do it myself by hand, and just get myself some ender pearls just to demo that it does actually work. So they should only be able to spawn in here. Wow, they just killed all that power. In my previous setup in the nether, I had the capacitor bank directly on top, and that made things go way quicker. So this is going to be slow until I upgrade that cable. Oops. And that's why I was looking at what RF is. Recipe. Energetic alloys. Actually, that's not too bad. I could do that. Probably need 2 lots. Come on. All excited about this. I want those ender pearls. Totally forgot they won't spawn if it's bright. Come on. Not sure what happened then. I think that might have been a failed spawn. That may very well have been a failed spawn. That stinks. So I've got this set to max output of 640, but you can see that 560 plus 80. Yep, cool. It's just not happening. It may be that I have to expand this out and make it a little bit bigger to actually get endermen to spawn. Put a heap of power into this thing. Come on. Beautiful. 1 enderman. So now the setup is such that I can just throw this in here. It will continue to work. And now I can come down the bottom, look up, 3 ender pearls. So as long as I stay just here, he won't hit me. Pretty sure if I go up there he will hit me, but from here I can still turn the lever off. Oh, I want to know. Come on, enderman. Should hear the sounds, right? See how sweet that was? Now if we go to Joe, my old friend here, you can see he's picked up a level. So I can just take all the experience off him. And in addition, down here, 12 extra ender pearls. Yeah. So it's not going to be all that long at all. And that's still got stacks of power left in it. So at this rate, it's not going to be all that long at all, and I'm going to have all of the ender pearls that I need in order to go fight the ender dragon. I just need... Well, actually, I did need some extra ender pearls as well, because I didn't have enough back in my base, and I need a mana diamond, a mana pearl, and a mana steel for each terra steel ingot I need. So I need that to fight the Gaia Guardian. I need to kill the Gaia Guardian in order to be able to go to the next step, which is to fight the ender dragon. So it is one of those things, and it will happen. It won't happen overnight, but it'll definitely happen. The only reason I actually got this far for this episode is because I had an opportunity to play a bit of it off camera. I'm not going to get the same opportunity to do a substantial amount of playing over the next few days. It's going to be really busy at work now that I'm back to work tomorrow. Obviously, having a weekend is just awesome. Doop. Take his experience. Ooh, and a head. Yeah, so this is going to work really well, and all I basically just have to do is just stay here. Although, actually, you know what? I don't even have to AFK here. I can go away and do something somewhere else, because these powered spawners, as long as the switch is on and it's got power, it will keep spawning. Because it just doesn't care. Yeah, it has not a qualm in the world about whether or not I'm actually here. That's how the Ender IO spawners work in the config. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to actually switch that off. That'll charge itself back up, and then this thing here will very, very slowly fill itself back up. See, this here is currently using, what's that, 20? Yeah, so that's using 20, which means this is charging up at 60. But this will kick on and off as it needs it until once it's full. But yeah, that'll take a while to fill back up. But what's that? 19 ender pearls from about 4 million RF. You know, that is not a bad deal. And I can take that sword back, because I just know he's gonna kill anything that moves in front of him. That's his thing that he does. Yeah? It's why I built him. That's so cool. It makes me sound like some kind of evil... Wait! Evil mad scientist! I finally get to do the evil mad scientist thing. Yes, the Franken zombie! That's so cool. I love that mod. The vacuum chest, the dimensional transceivers, the staff of travelling, all that kind of stuff that I haven't got into yet. How did you get here? However you did, don't do it again. Not welcome. So, absolute bucket load of ender pearls now. I think I worked out I needed 16, so let's take those 13 and turn them into Eyes of Ender. Pretty sure I need 7 of these. Yeah, there we go. So now I can complete that end portal. What I actually want to do is, next time I go over there, I actually want to take one of these, and I want to place it over there, and then I should be able to use the Staff of Travelling to actually zip myself there. Although I've read, if I stick an Ender Crystal on this, and 30 levels, I can make it into a travel sword where I just go, yip, whoop. Those are the exact sounds it's going to make too. So says me. But yeah, I mean, clearly that's going to make XP a whole lot slower. Just because they take so much longer to spawn and the way I have it set up. So my plan is to, every now and then, just duck to the nether and kill all those nether skeletons. Wither skeletons. Kill all those wither skeletons. And you know, if I just so happen to get, 3 more skulls, I might kill the wither boss again. But all these decisions to make about what to do and things like that. Yeah, so this is going to be another shorter episode. In fact, let's just now, while we can, let's look at this whole Gaia Guardian thing. Natural apparatus. Ritual of the Gaia, there we go. Takes an active beacon, hence the beacon over there, with some Gaia pylons. One level above the beacon, as well as a single terrasteel ingot as a sacrifice. I need 2 pixie dust. That requires mana pearls. Okay, so see, I told you I was going to need some. So I need 2 mana pearls, 3 mana pearls for the terrasteel. What do you take? Just mana diamond. Okay, and I need... Wow, 4 of those pylons, okay. I'm not now convinced that 10 is going to be enough. Wait. Let's throw 8 in. So, oh goodness. Okay, so back to here. Ritual of the Gaia. So I need 2 for each one. Yep, so that means I need 4 of them, so that's right, I needed 8. I need blocks of mana steel. Oh, I didn't even know how that keeps happening. I must keep hitting the wrong button. Actually, it just says an active beacon. It doesn't say that it has to be laid out in that pattern. So I might just try using regular iron, that might be a bit easier. So I got 37 iron blocks, that shouldn't be a big deal. I do need that. Okay, so now we needed 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, plus 1 extra one. I don't believe that I'm in a situation yet where I'm ready to fight the Gaia Guardian. But getting kind of everything all set up for it can't really hurt too badly. Beautiful. So we need gold. I don't know how much gold I'm going to need, so just grab a stack of it. Or a heap, I should say, not a stack. Because a stack is a physical amount of something. Darn it. Okay, so like that. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need some of you. Hope I got this right. Beautiful. And a little bit to spare. And then we need 1 more mana steel. So mana steel and you. Now I need to make sure my spark is on top of the right pool. There we go, linked up perfectly. And 1, and 1, and 1. Give me Terra Steel. Do it, 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 do it. In fact, I've got so much mana at the moment, I could build myself a Terra Shatterer. or one of those Terra helmety things. But I will get to all of those later. For right now, full. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take all you ones that I no longer need to use. Cool, I'm also clear my keepers. Excellent. Now make space for the important stuff. Okay, so I'm going to call that an end of the episode now. In next episode I'm going to start the preparations for getting ready to fight the Gaia Guardian, so that I can get ready to have the things that I will need in order to fight the Ender Dragon. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned to the next episode. Astocky out.